Hey guys, welcome back to Ants Midwest. Today I'm going to be taking my Crematogaster Lineolata colony out of hibernation. It is a little bit early, about 2.5 weeks early, but I have some sources that say that this is a species that can do that. I don't recommend that you take your colonies out of hibernation early unless you have a reliable source that says that your species can come out of hibernation early. So, without further ado, let's get them to my ant room. Alright, so we're back in the ant room, and it's kind of funny. The coldness has the tubes really stiff, so they're just holding upwards. Let's go ahead and take a look inside. They kind of look dead. At least that queen back there, she doesn't look alive. There's a chance that she wakes up, but I don't know, she might be dead. Hopefully not, though. There's a queen back there too that also kind of looks dead. There are many workers that are definitely living. This is supposed to be a 4-queen colony, and at this moment I'm only seeing 3 queens, except for that might be a queen there. It's hard for me to tell, but I'm kind of nervous now. I'll give them some time to warm up, and in the meantime I'll get a fresh sugar water tube for them. It's been about 10 minutes now, and the colony's definitely waking up. There's good news and bad news. The good news is there's definitely a living queen. The bad news is that queen definitely seems dead. Actually, she kind of looks like she's in a different position now, but still I haven't seen any movement from her. That looks like a dead worker there, so it seems like there were definitely losses over hibernation, but overall, the colony should still be sustainable. I was getting very nervous that there would be no queens living, but as you can see back there, there is a living queen. I'm also hoping that there's a bunch of larvae mixed in with all these workers here, because the only larva that I see is over here, and that's significantly less larva than what they went into hibernation with. Also, I don't really know what that spazzing action is about. This is my first time hibernating ants and taking them out of hibernation, so maybe that's just something that some of them will do as they warm up, but that's a little bit concerning as well. You can see there's another one doing that too. Hopefully that's just something that happens as they warm up. Overall, it seems like the vast majority of the colony is living. It's just kind of heartbreaking to see that queen is dead, and that I only see 1 living queen out of 4. I don't know if I can find it on... It's really hard to point out, but... Wait, what is that? That looks like the gaster of a queen. But she also might be... Oh, nope, okay. She's like curling up, like doing a sit-up. That could just be workers pushing her, but maybe that's her waking up? I don't know. I'll get back to you guys soon. That queen is living. I don't know if this is just behavior they have as they wake up from hibernation, but it's kind of scary to watch, especially considering that queen in the back there, I mean, is just walking around fine. Definitely slow, but... So there's this queen here. There's that queen in the back. There's another queen on this water tower that is very difficult to see on the camera. You guys might be able to pick her out. And then that queen, which again has moved. She's curling up and flexing as well. So perhaps they just seem dead when they're first taken out of hibernation. Very scary to watch, but hopefully you're enjoying this. She's getting to her feet. She's nearly there. I don't know. I saw her a second ago. It's hard to tell. If it would focus, it might be easier. I think you can see both queens now. Oh my god, that is just ridiculous. Yeah, that's a queen right there. It's not great focus, but there's a queen right there. And that queen there. That queen there. Where'd she go? The focus isn't great, but then there's that queen there. All 4 queens are moving. They just aren't all getting up yet. Still working on it. It looks kind of sad, but maybe this is just the normal process. Like I said, I don't know. I've never done this before. So I'm experiencing this for the first time, as maybe some of you are as well. So I've been watching for about 20 minutes, and they're making good progress, but still only the one queen is walking around. I'm going to go and set an alarm for 20 minutes, and I'm going to leave them in darkness for that time, and just let them figure it out, and I'll check back up then. Alright, it's been another 20 minutes, and this queen over on the left has had some decent progress. She is upright, but not really capable of moving around yet. And over here, the queen that was upright from the beginning is still upright. She seems like she's doing pretty good. But the other 2 are still having a bit of a struggle. You can see them, the one there, not anymore. Right there, still struggling to get up. And for some reason I can't seem to make out the 4th queen on the camera. Is that her right there? No, that's... So there's 1, 2. The 3rd one is like right over here somewhere. That must be her gaster right there. Yeah, that's her gaster. And then, so that's 3 and 4. So slowly but surely they're making their way. Let's go ahead and do another 20 minutes and another checkup. Well, it's been another 20 minutes and still just the one queen is up on her feet. I don't know if I shared this before, but I did connect a new sugar water test tube. So hopefully soon the ants will be awake enough to want to go look for food. It's been another 20 minutes and not much progress. I think one of the other queens is kind of up on her feet now, but I'm just going to go ahead and do an update whenever there is some significant progress. I actually just ended that last clip and noticed that the queen on the left is on her feet, so that's very good news. So still not much progress with the queens, but there is a worker in the outworld now. I should have taken the chance before workers started to come to the outworld to clean it up, but I'll do that here in a second. But that's pretty cool. There's a worker starting to explore. I haven't seen any go into the sugar water test tube yet, but I'm sure that will come fairly soon. The workers are also tending to the larvae, probably rubbing them with antibacterial saliva, and I doubt feeding them because they probably don't have any food to give them. But it's good that they're taking care of them. To clean the outworld, I'm just taking a cotton ball, getting it wet, and then just going in and dabbing where the most garbage is and then throwing it away. Well, I got the outworld much cleaner. It's not perfect, but it's better. So that's good. I'm not really sure what this worker is attempting to do. If they're looking for food or a way out, or if they're lost and can't figure out their way back to the nest. But it is nice to see a worker in that outworld. So it's the next day, and there are 5 workers in the sugar water test tube. So that's very good. That means there's feed. But there's a ton of workers in the water test tube. I'm not sure why that would be. Maybe they just prefer whatever humidity is in there versus the humidity that's in the nest, but lots of workers hanging out there. Looking inside the nest, you can see there's 3 queens right there, all standing and walking around pretty good. I'm not sure where the 4th queen is, so my guess would be she's in that tube over there, but yeah, it looks like those 3 are at least doing well. So that's very good news, and I'm happy about that. The colony doesn't seem to be fully awake yet, which seems kind of odd to me because it's been almost 24 hours now. Maybe they're just not ready to be awake yet, but once I start seeing more foraging up here, then I'll give them some food, but I don't see any workers out here right now. I'm thinking that they aren't exactly ready to be done hibernating yet because before I opened up the nest and turned the light on, they weren't moving around nearly this much, so I'm wondering if they're still wanting to hibernate, but hopefully very shortly they'll be ready to start feeding. Well, anyways, that's going to do it for today's video. Thank you so much for watching. Please like and subscribe, and check out some of my other videos.